video now.
Yeah. All right, well, there we have it. These are the new wheels and tires for the orange OBS here. So, anyway, and yeah, don't pay attention to this. I'm doing rust work, so don't pay attention to this not being in the right spot. It's a little bit close over here on this side when I'm turning. Over on the other side, we've got plenty of space, so I don't know exactly why. This truck's been like that since I got it. Like, that side's always been lower. I don't know why. But anyway, I might need to end up trimming that side a little bit, but this side's perfectly fine. It clears a lot better than the old 38s did. But these are the old tires. They're 38 by 13 Maxxis creepy crawlers with fuel revolver, 15 by 10 negative 43 wheels, and these are 37 by 1450 15s with a 15-inch wheel. The 15-inch wheel is still a 15-inch wheel, same as the other ones. And this is an American Racing Outlaw 2. I believe it has a negative 44 or it's a negative 38 offset on these wheels. So those are negative 43, and these are a negative 38 offset. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I think they look pretty sweet. They definitely stick out. You know, being an inch and a half wider, they probably stick out another inch or so out past the fenders, and you could really tell. I took a picture of one of those ones on the front with one of these, or one of the new ones on the front, and then one of the old ones on the back, and you could really tell that the new ones stick out quite a bit more. But yeah, I like the look. Really, the real question is going to be, does it ride any better? Because if you guys remember, yeah, the creepy crawlers didn't really ride too great, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a quick drive, and we'll compare that to how it used to ride on the creepy crawlers. I'm hoping that it's better. The creepy crawlers were bias plies, and these are radials, so hopefully we get a better ride out of it. Oops, I dropped one. Oh, I was gonna put these on too, little 45 shells, my valve stem caps, but for whatever reason they don't fit, so I'm gonna have to get new valve stem caps. Like, one of them fits, but the other ones, they just don't thread on. So it's like they don't fit over this piece here. So not sure what's up with that, but I'll have to get some new valve stem caps for it. So these wheels and tires might be or might not be for sale. I don't even know what I'd ask for them or whatever, because as you guys saw in the last video, they're all chopped up and stuff. So I don't even know what I'd ask for them. I also might need them to pass inspection still. If I fail for having my tires stick out too far, then I'd have to put these back on. Even though they're probably a much less safe tire than those, which, I don't know, don't even get me started on inspection laws. But yeah, they may or may not be for sale. I might just save them for some off-road rig project, because they're really only suitable for off-road purposes at this point. They're not in the best shape, and yeah, I mean, they're not bad, but they're just, I don't know, I wouldn't put them on another street vehicle. So this year we ended up getting a friendly rooster. Isn't that something? It hangs out with the ducks all day, and it doesn't bother anybody. Oh, except for that one. It actually runs away from the ducks. It's afraid of the ducks. Probably because they've been beating it up ever since it was just a little chickadee. How you doing? Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that it's better, but we'll see. This is freaking amazing. Dude, I'm going like 40, 45. My steering wheel hasn't shook once. Not once. See that? Perfectly perfect. Before it was going, and everybody told me that I was stupid for thinking that it was the tires. Well, lo and behold, I put on some other tires that are radials and they freaking ride mint. Oh my god, this is the best friggin' thing that's ever happened. This is amazing. And is this thing going? Alright. And I don't know if it's just the Maxxis bias plies that I had on here, or if it's all bias plies in general. But I tell you what, I'm never buying a bias ply again. Like, I remember when I was going to buy those tires, the ones, not these ones, but the original ones, I was asking people on Facebook, you know, hey, how do these tires ride? You know, how do they work? And people were like, oh yeah, you'll be fine. You know, just after they warm up, they'll be good, whatever. Because bias plies tend to flat spot, or mine flat spotted so bad that they like would never unflat spot. So you'd be driving down the road and you'd just be, and nobody believed me. Everybody always said, you know, there's no way your truck actually rides that bad. Well, now that I'm driving it and it's riding how it should, there's no, I can't believe I was driving my truck for that long like that. It was, oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Now I will say that these tires, the Toyos, I specifically bought them for their on-road manners, all right? I went through, I did the reviews, you know, watched videos online, whatever else. I wanted to find the best tire that had the best on-road manners for a mud terrain, and this seemed to be the one that people said would be the best. I know a lot of people that run, like a lot of bigger YouTubers, you know, they have their Toyo open country MTs, and they run them on, you know, like their big SEMA trucks and stuff like that. You don't ever see anybody running freaking Maxxis creepy crawlers on a truck that they drive cross country. So these guys are building a house up here, or at least they're doing some excavating on it. Look at that. That looks like the white Chevy from, I don't know, that really famous white Chevy. It looks kind of like that, but just not lifted. I don't even remember what I was saying, but, oh yeah. So I specifically picked these tires because people just love these tires. You know, people say they last a long time, which I don't really care if they last a long time because I don't drive this truck a lot. But highway and everything like that, I just wanted a good, solid tire that I could actually drive this truck. And this is probably the freaking best it's ever driven, even when it was on the 35s a couple of years ago. I feel like this is riding better than it did on the 35s. Absolutely awesome. I might run out of gas, but I'll just switch to the other tank. Oh my god. These tires ride so freaking good. Like, not even, I don't even know. This truck's riding better than my 2015 does. Like, what the hell? I'm not even joking. My 2015 has like a little bit of vibration in it and whatever else. Which, you know, probably is because they might have balanced it a little bit off. You know, might have balanced one tire off for a little bit. But my 2015, the bed kind of shakes a little bit when I'm going down the highway at like certain speeds. This thing, I got it to probably about 50 miles an hour, and it's not shaking at all. I can't believe this. This is freaking amazing. Like, I know you guys are probably like, what's up with this guy? Like, why is he so excited about these? I've been driving this truck for 2 years on tires that I could not exceed 40 miles an hour, or my freaking head would disconnect from my neck. Not even joking. Like, oh my lord. This is freaking awesome. This is freaking awesome. I can probably drive, I got it to 50 and it was cool, so I could drive this on the highway all day, no freaking problem now. That is just freaking amazing. Wow. All right. Do I recommend these tires so far? Yeah, big thumbs up. Holy crap, man. So I don't know where this road goes, but we're gonna find out. I remember, you know, back when I was a boy, back when I was a kid, none of these roads were here. And we used to come out here and like, well, they made one road and then they branched off a bunch of other roads off of it. Well, when they made the first road, we used to come down to the first road and do burnouts and stuff with my old Trans Am. We used to drag race on this road and stuff like that. You know, just when we were, you know, 16, 17, 18. But yeah, I don't know where this goes. But I do gotta say one thing about these tires. It definitely, now these are the widest tires I've ever had. Previously to this, the widest tires I ever had were 13 wides, and these are 14 and a half wides. Well, at least when I was up at higher speeds, they were kind of pulling me side to side a little bit. Not, you know, it was nothing. I'd rather be getting pulled side to side than getting bounced all over the freaking road, shaking all my bolts loose. I'm gonna, when I go back out and get back to speed, I'll give you guys a second opinion on the side to side thing. Like, I don't know. It might just be because, I don't know. I have no clue. I'll give you guys my thoughts on that again in a minute after I get it back up to speed. But yeah, I guess that road was just a loop, but now we're back on the road we used to drag race on. Whenever I drive by this one guy's house over there, if he's outside, he starts yelling, "Hell yeah, brother!" Every time I go by. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah. So when it kind of comes to what I was saying just a minute ago, I said I was going to get it up to speed again, with it kind of going back and forth. Just forget what I said. Doesn't do that. I probably just didn't. That's probably just how this truck drives, and I probably didn't notice it before because I was getting shaken all over the freaking place. So these ride freaking awesome. I'm super happy with them. I should have done this from the start. I shouldn't have, you know. When I originally bought the 38s, it's because I wanted something bigger than a 37. That's what it really came down to. I was like, I don't want a 37. Everybody has 37s. I want a 38. I should have just got the 37s. Oh man, because you can only get a 38 in a freaking bias ply. They only got one option for 15-inch wheel with a 38, and it's those freaking Maxxis bias plies. Unless you wanted like a Swamper or something, I think you can get a Super Swamper. But for the look that I was going for, those Maxxis tires were the only one. They were the only option. Like, they were the only one you could get. I should have just gotten the 37s from the beginning. I would have had so much more fun the last 2 years if I did. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think about the new wheels and tires. I freaking love it. Like, if you couldn't tell, I freaking love it. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'll talk to you later. You know something else? I had this little light, right? Stuck to the frame so I could see, you know, to do some rust work. You can see this is nice and nice now. It stayed on the whole time that I was just driving. And it's not even a strong magnet. Like, look, ready? It just fell off. It stayed on the whole time. It did not. I just found it under there. I was like, holy crap! It was stuck on just like this. It stayed on the whole time. Oh, these tires are amazing.